Hey, what's up, bros? Welcome back to a video on the channel. So in today's video, guys, I'm going to be going through some more planned features that are coming to Greenville. So a while ago, Bark has actually posted some of these planned features that are meant to eventually come to the game in the Greenville server. And do keep in mind, this message was posted like quite a while ago now. However, some of it still hasn't been added to the game even after like all of this time. So I thought that I would go through some of it since a lot of people have forgotten about a lot of this stuff. So I think it could be kind of good to sort of re-emphasize these planned features again. So moving on to the first one here, we actually have an odometer. Now, personally, I don't feel like this is extremely needed. However, it could be a cool little like feature, I guess. Could definitely be a part of the dynamic gauge system, and I feel like it could fit really well into there. But yeah, like the thing is though, is that devs and stuff have been saying that odometers are going to be added for so long now, and they never have been. So I don't know if they're just saying that they're going to add it, but they won't actually add it or something. I don't really know, but or it's just that they're not really focusing on adding something like that at the moment, which is also definitely understandable. Then moving on to the second one here, we have custom vehicles like the Just Buy van and stuff like that. So for those of you guys who don't know, we already have like Sahara vans, which is basically like Amazon delivery vans pretty much, but we don't have any vans for like Just Buy or anything like that. And I feel like it could definitely be really cool if we got something like this. But the thing that I would do personally if I was a dev is I would try to make the Sahara delivery vans actually have a purpose. For example, like an interactive job where you can deliver items to NPCs or whatever across the map to their houses. And also when it comes to Just Buy, create an interactive job for that as well, because Just Buy is like one of the biggest stores in Greenville, but for some reason it's still not interactive. And I genuinely don't know why, because Just Buy is still probably one of the most used buildings in Greenville right now. Yeah, it's one of the only like main buildings that still aren't interactive for some reason. And then guys, the next feature here is actually a streetlight toggle for the DOT job. So for those of you who don't know, currently really all we have with the DOT that's really interesting is pretty much this sort of CAD system. And in the past, we actually used to have an option where you could actually view like different sort of cameras across the map at like intersections and whatnot. And this was actually displayed through a tablet. However, once everyone kind of became aware that it was actually broken, since yes, due to the new rendering that Greenville added, the sort of system where you could view like intersections and whatnot when you weren't at them actually ended up breaking. So Greenville had to sadly remove that from the game. However, yeah, I feel like it could be definitely cool if we could like control sort of streetlights and whatnot from across the map. However, I feel like the only good way how they could implement this is if they had like a cooldown on it or something, because otherwise I bet you people would just be spamming the streetlights constantly and turning them on and off. Right guys, and then the last one here is actually campsites, and personally this is definitely the one that I'm looking the most forward to. Now personally, I'm really confused because for those of you guys who don't know, a couple months ago the park ranger update was also added, and with the park ranger update pretty much everyone was expecting some sort of campsite to be added to the game, but for whatever reason it actually wasn't. And yeah, it was a pretty, like, I'm not trying to hate on it or anything, but I feel like the update definitely missed out on a lot of potential that it could have had. And I feel like something like a campsite could have definitely sort of made that job like way better. But that doesn't mean that they still can't add it though, because personally, like, having some sort of campsite would be not only very good for roleplays, but also great for the park ranger job. And I feel like that should have just been added in the first place, to be honest. I was honestly pretty shocked when it wasn't. But yeah, anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.